might not be worried about leaving as a point leader, but at least leaving here with being very close at the top of the point standings. Sixth is Carolina Bradley and Bradley Williams tied for 24 points behind. Evan Book and Angel Gutierrez and Logan Williams are in a three-way tie. And actually, no, that's a four-way tie. Four-way tie between Book, Gutierrez, Williams, and Rose, all for the 8th spot. So, 11 drivers out of 24 car field are within a race of each other. With how tight the points are, how much pressure is that going to add to all 11 of those championship drivers?
Yeah, like I said earlier, everything's going to count, so you can't afford to make mistakes today, but with it being a wild card like Talladega, that is no guarantee.
Yeah, without doubt, we are in for a wild one here at Talladega, as we always are, and have to see if we can get a nice toy and a trophy here at Talladega here on Christmas. Is Aaron April on the pole, and alongside him is Nicholas Samuel with 2 wins on the season. Role number 2 is Roberto Country and Ronald Kennington. Role number 3 is the number 11 of Skylar Taylor and the 02 of Sean Martin. Role number 4 is Reggie Fogelman and Hannah Pullen. And rounding out the top 10 is Josh Self and the number 10 of Kyla Sistry. And let's go ahead and get these 24 drivers rolling off here at Talladega Superspeedway. And they will roll off here. Hopefully everyone does first try. And it looks like that is to be the case. And it is. Here we go. 19 laps. A very short race like it has been all season for these Amsoil ARCA Series drivers. And this is the halfway point of the season. 7 races down. This kicks off the second half of the season. That has a lot of unique racetracks. Talladega, Superspeedway. Charlotte, a mile and a half. Devil's Bowl, a dirt track. And then a bunch of short tracks to end the season. Of Toledo, ILP, New Smyrna, and then adding the wildest mile and a half of the season of Chicagoland. So, second half of the season kicks off here today. Shane, this is going to be almost an impossible task. Who do you think will win here at Talladega on Christmas?
Well, as much as I want to make an intelligent guess, that's probably not going to happen. So, I'm going to go with a completely random guess, and I'm going to say Roberto Crown Jr. will win today.
Not a bad pick. Crown Jr., a good driver, ran pretty good in the Power Truck Series, but they've had a rough start to this Amsoil ARCA season. Just have not had good luck at all, but it is Talladega. Anything can change, and if you have a little bit of luck at any point in the season, it better be at Talladega, and have to see what Crown Jr. can do here today.
Yeah, and absolutely. As much as we say this is a different track, this is a wild card, a win here is still huge, and the momentum you get from winning at a place like this could carry on to the end of the season. We've gone halfway through the season. For some guys, hey, you can break this up and say the start of a new half, we can fix ourselves. But anyways, we're about to go green, so I'll let you take the call here.
Yeah, without doubt, it's been a great first half. What will the second half of the season 1 of the series have in store? Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Let's go Talladega Racing with Aaron Abel and Nicholas Samuel on the front row. The Winn-Dixie 200 is going at Talladega.
And you see some guys already there trying to take it 3 wide. They are wasting no time trying to get positions as no draft actually now. So, might not have been the smart decision.
Yeah, that third lane all by himself is that number 10. Not going to be the way to go. The inside lane is going to be where you want to be all day long. And Little Pit with both the Crown Jr. is going to go for the race lead here down the backstretch in turns 3 and 4. And he's going to have help from the 11 as what is going on up front. I have no idea.
Okay. I'm trying to get that high lane working early, I guess.
Does someone have some kind of problem? I'm not entirely sure. The 2 had an oil leak or a coin to the radio, the 2 out of oil leak, but he's still on the racetrack. And I guess these guys saw oil and they washed up the racetrack. I don't know, a weird stunt, but a great stuff from what put the Crown Junior out front. And here comes second in points, Reggie Folkman, who could easily leave here as the point leader. And here he goes to the inside of Crown Junior.
Yeah, big draft coming as well from 3rd and 4th back there. Got those guys organized there, the 17, 8, and 57.
Oh boy, we have to watch out for this. Oh my goodness, that's okay.
Alrighty.
Well, I was not expecting the 2 of them able to finally come down for that oil leak. I guess he was on the outside, so that makes sense. Finally comes down late. A lap later. They were 4 wide, and that's the scary part of Talladega is 4 wide. But now that's spread out the entire field, and have to see what happens to these guys. And boy,
that does give Bradley the lead there, longtime veteran of the series. Well, maybe not series, but in general, this channel.
And Liam, you mentioned him. He did win at Daytona to kick off the season, so trying to do the Superspeedway sweep here in the Amsoil ARCA Series. And honestly, maybe that's what he's been working on, because I've not seen him at all ever since Daytona. So I have to see what we can do here. And here comes the 57 to the inside for the race lead. That is Angel Gutierrez now to the race lead, and Nicholas Samadeo, he won at Pikes Peak and Watkins Glen 2 in a row. Oh boy,
Evan.
Oh boy. Hello.
We almost had a natural disaster right there, but we avoided that.
Would you believe me that it's only 4 of 19? This is a weird and wacky start here at Talladega, and now the pack is very spread out. We have about, I want to say 12, 14, 16 cars in the lead pack, with Logan Williams being the last one. And then we got St. Crawford, who was the point leader. He is out of the lead pack. And then we got Sean Mullen, Evan Book, Andrew Miller, Sestry, and Caleb Rose, all in a single file secondary pack. And Josephine O'Neill is not even involved in the second pack.
And one thing you need to watch with that second pack is if they stay single file and this main pack starts racing like they are right now, they could catch back up. It's happened before. I've seen it happen. And we're 4 wide here for a position that doesn't matter, it seems.
This is the trouble scenario is 4 wide, and we've seen it on this channel before. Just look back at the Autism Moranis 500. Someone had a problem. Split out the 2 packs. The lead pack crashed and the second pack outbreak. Could that happen here today? We just have to wait and see.
Well, it is ARCA after all.
That is a very valid point. And oh no!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, Will Parrish ain't gonna be getting a Christmas gift.
Yep. Chubb Racing is gonna get a blown engine for Christmas.
That's unfortunate. Not the start I was expecting. Not the first 6 laps in Talladega. It can be wild in different forms, and this is what it has become. But how about Angel Gutierrez out front and has stayed out front for a couple of laps now here at Talladega. Crown Junior in second, and here comes the number 6 Matt Stavers as well.
Yeah, it seems like once somebody gets out in the lead here, guys right behind them are single file and ready to just take it right there. You know, this is going to come down to the last lap, absolutely.
Yeah, without doubt, Talladega definitely will. And seeing a lot of the same guys end up being out front. Crown Junior, Weem, Fogelman, and how about Jacob Miller in his 42, and then the most recent of Tampon up front. These 3 on the inside, but the top 3 have been some of the best here today so far. But Fogelman back out front, and Weem is going to shoot to the inside. It's the second pack closing in. I'm not entirely sure if they are. It 4 seconds last time by, so we're gonna have to wait and see what that ends up being. Club racing in the 03 of Will Parrish ended up blowing a valve. So that's how their day's gonna end here at Talladega.
Way outside is that 23 car.
This time by, the difference between the two packs is 3.4, so that second pack is closing in. I don't know, it might not be over for that second pack, but they have to stay single file or at the most double file, and this pack needs to get racy and stay 3 wide. And that's what that second pack is doing. I see back there that they are being led by Andrew Miller in the number 30, and they are going single file and double file, and basically it's all single files. Well, that's exactly what these guys need to do, and these guys are racing 3 wide, so it's not completely over. If they can keep on gaining good chunks of tenths each lap, and especially if they go 3, almost 4 wide like that.
Yeah, as much as they are gaining, I just don't think there will be enough time. They might need caution here. You know, we've only got 10 laps left of this race already.
Yeah, only 10 laps. It's only a 19 lap race, all the way up 10 of 19. But the way that these guys are racing, we could get a caution like you said. It's down to 3.25. And now Nathan Ullman out front here at Talladega. Logan Williams in second. Brian Beal and both Jr. Joe Gibbs teammates. Well, Kyle Busch and Joe Gibbs right there in the 18 and 81. Well, a move from Logan Williams right there as watch out for 4 wide. Oh boy, they're going to settle it back down.
Yeah, we've settled down here at the front. And just as I say that, third place trying to make a move up for the lead. That is the 11.
Skylar Taylor and Crown Jr. with a slingshot move. Gonna take the race lead. Crown Jr. Hey, little pit stats are looking pretty fast here at Talladega. Have to see if that stays accurate for the end. A little bit of close right there.
11, they almost got turned right there.
Yeah, that was a little bit sketchy. It's staying at about 3.1 between the first and second pass, so I think unless we get a caution, which could end up happening, it is Talladega after all, but unless we get a caution, I think that second pass might be out of it, unless they can stay single file like they are right now. Oh boy.
Oh man. You know, there's plenty of space. You can go 5 wide here. However, to go 3 wide and squeeze each other like that might not work.
Yeah, 3 wide, fine. 4 wide, 5 wide has a 100% chance of immediate death. I think I've only seen 5 wide at Talladega maybe 1 time ever, so don't think we'll see that here today. But Carolina Bradley out front, and Ronald Kennington in second, Gutierrez in third. And this has definitely been a wacky Christmas gift for these ARCA drivers here. As now, this is not what that second man wants. They want these guys to go 3 and 4 wide, and Gutierrez, he dominated early on. This might not be what the field wants to see back out front for this 57 machine.
Yeah, this 57's actually been very impressive, you know, all race, but I don't think that car's dropped out of the top 5 like once today.
Yeah, very impressive from that 57, and now here we go. Intensity's picking up. Field is getting wild. Orman back up front. San Mateo back up front. Weem, Logan Williams, and this is the thing that we all know and hate and love about Talladega is cycle racing, and let's see what ends up happening. As the entire pack just squeezed it to each other right there in turn 3. And I'm just gonna look here. That notice up on train, that second pack is closing in, but these guys going 3 and almost 4 wide. 5 laps to go, but maybe that might have a shot here.
If they can I'd say within a second and a half, just get a sniff of that draft in the first pack. We might be in for a hell of a finish with those guys coming through the pack.
It's down to 2.25. They are moving with these guys racing as crazy as they are.
And more importantly, it's more like a second and a half from those guys in the back to the second pack. So that one car, he's looking for that 71's slipstream.
And you know what? Who else better, I should say, to lead the second pack to at the front than be the point leader of St. Crawford, at the time being point leader, but as it stands on the racetrack, it would probably be Reggie Folkerman here, down to 1.84 with a handful of laps to go here at Talladega.
Gutierrez lead, or no, not Gutierrez, my bad, that is
Skylar Taylor in the number 11.
Crown, whose Crown is going to absolutely bail on him.
Yeah, at this point you have no friends at Talladega when it comes to almost 3 laps to go. And
how do you think that 17 and 71 feel,
Yeah, I mean, they are both on the inside lane. Oh no!
Oh no! Just as I said something, alright, I'll just close my big mouth, but the pack has now caught up to the field.
Well, that's exactly what the second pack wanted. Tough way for Angel Gutierrez to have the car in the,
Man.
Oh my goodness.
Commentators curse. I just praised Gutierrez for how well he's doing, and now, well, yeah, so if you're watching, I absolutely apologize.
Not the first time and not the last time that has happened. And now that has allowed the second pack to fully close back in with 2 laps to go. Zane Crawford, and Abel, Evan Burke, Caleb Rose, Anna Miller, and Sestron, and Sherman all have a shot. Everyone is back in with the field, and we are about to have new players with 2 laps to go at Talladega.
Oh boy. That inside lane now is super organized with all those extra cars now in the pack.
Oh boy, Tampon, he won at Pocono in a full finish. Can he win it again in the full finish, or really just want to dominate it?
And can we not mention Zane Crawford up in the top 10?
Uh-oh. 4 wide white flags out at Talladega. Will they keep it straight? They will at the moment. Crawford, like you said, he was in the back all the way, so now the point leader somehow is inside the top 5. Down the back stretch.
10 for the lead here.
Ormond to the inside. Crawford's making big moves.
Crawford. 15's going with him. Crawford may have a shot here.
Crawford does not have a win yet. This season, the only one inside the top 5 that doesn't. But Evan Burke's gonna make a move instead. Still a great comeback from Crawford.
Gonna steal it.
And for the second time this season, someone's gonna go 2 in a row. And this time, Tampon will go 2 in a row. 1 at Pocono and the win at Talladega Superspeedway. Wow.
Yeah, we go from one of the craziest races to one of the most tame races of the season.
In what way, though? Crashes wise, yeah, it is tame, but the jinxes and the mechanical failures, not so much. Oily for the 2, which was a lap down but stayed in the lead pat, and then the 57 of Gutierrez blew a header after being the best car all day. And then the 03 of Will Parrish blew up very early with a valve. So, it might have been calm with crashes, but the racing and, unfortunately, mechanical failures was not calm. But, what a race.
Story of the race, honestly, is Zane Crawford going from second pack, not really contending for the lead those last 3 laps, getting all the way up to 3rd, almost won this race.
Yeah, we look